Good morning, gentlemen and girls. Today we are going to talk about Traveler 1 for the first grade of high school secondary stage. Boys and girls, today we are going to see 3B, Unit 3, Lesson 2 and page 44. 44 and 45. I want all of you to focus and concentrate on these functions and on these elements in order to learn it. Okay, all boys or girls are able to learn the following functions. The first one, expressing obligation. Also the second one, expressing lack of obligation. The third one, expressing prohibition. Also the student, or you are able to learn the following structures. You have to, do not have to, must, and mustn't. You are able also to learn need to, do not need to, and needed. In this lesson, we have a listening activities and we have vocabulary and grammar. Okay. First of all, we have to look for the listening activities and we have some questions about that. But before that, according to your opinion, what is this picture is referring to? Is it referring to a hospital? Is it referring to adventures? Is it referring to what exactly? This man, what is that? Can you see that one? What is it? Cave. Cave. What do you mean by cave? Cave is a place that cold, wet, dangerous, and dark. Do you like adventures? Do you want to go that places and to discover it? Do you have any places that you wanted to explore it? Do you have any plan you wanted to do it for these places? Here we have some questions before that reading, okay? Do you like exploring new places? If you have about this plan, or if you have anything you want to do it for exploring new places, just write it down and contact it with your friends and chat with them in these places. Okay, we have to listen to this paragraphs, and this is listening activity. Okay, please pay attention and listen to these.
Do's and don'ts. 1. Reading. Caving, ESN interview. They're dark, cold, wet, and dangerous places. So why do people explore them? Who better to ask than the country's top caver, Clive Stewart?
Well, up until the late 19th century, scientists explored caves for study. In 1889, Edouard Alfred Martel used ropes and ladders to go down vertical caves over 100 meters deep because he liked exploration. Today we call these caves potholes, and they are the most popular with cavers. It's the thrill of the unknown and discovering new places. Sometimes you have to walk through waist-high water or climb a slippery rock face, and you think, what am I doing? But then you discover a huge underground cave with beautiful rock formations, and it all seems worth it. Of course, half the fun is trying to get back out of the cave. Most caving clubs have special programs for beginners. They must learn the basic skills above ground first. They aren't allowed to take part otherwise. You have to be physically fit for caving, and the minimum age for club members is usually 16. Never explore caves alone, always in groups. And you mustn't go without an experienced caver. Also, it's a good idea to leave a note of your trip and the time you expect to return with someone. Caving can be dangerous. It's very easy for accidents to happen. But rescuing people is very difficult, sometimes impossible. Without light, you are lost. So each person must have a headlamp and at least one extra, as well as batteries. You need some strong ropes, and a first aid kit is necessary too. You don't have to wear special clothing, as long as what you wear is warm and waterproof.
Yes, that's great, and that sounds great. Okay, now we have a passage about caves. Okay, we have some questions that, before that, are you going for new places to discover it, alone or in group? I'm advising you to go in a group, don't go alone, because if there is a problem will happen to you, other people can help you. Okay, here we have match between these questions to that paragraphs, okay, or these paragraphs. Okay, number one, what do you think about this one? Do you need a special clothes? Okay, or special training here? Which paragraph is related to? Okay, we will see number A with
3B.
with
Do's and don'ts.
okay.
1. Reading. 3B. Do's and don'ts.
Okay, we have
3B. 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 Do's and don'ts.
okay, we have number 2.
1. Reading.
I think there is a problem.
3B. 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 Do's
Okay, we have
and
to move to the
don'ts.
other. Okay, as you see here, we have
Reading.
the other one. Okay, before referring to the previous one, we have a questions also for the previous one. There is a technique problem with this, okay, that confusing between sounds and between multiple choices, and it is a technician, okay, and inshallah we will solve it later. Okay, here we have questions referring to the passage that, okay, we have to put here T or F. Read again and write T for true and F for false. Okay, scientists started cave exploration in the 19th century. Do you think, is it right? Is it true or not? Okay, if you go back to the passage, you will see it. It is false. It's F. You can see F. Okay, number one, cavers enjoy getting into caves more than getting out. Do you think that is great? Do you think that people looking for going inside the caves, they find enjoyable? If you go back to the passage, you can find it, and it is F also. Third one, you do the first part of that training in a cave. Just you need more training and more training that you wanna, if you wanna go inside the cave. Is it T or F? I think it's F also. Yes. Teens, that means teenagers, age around maybe 12 to 16, around that, okay? They are able to go inside the cave or get into the cave alone or in groups. Okay, here we have teens under 16 cannot go cave exploring. T or F? It's T. Yes, the only experienced cavers should explore caves alone. Do you think it's right? No, it's F. All members of a group must have more than one light. Do you think this one is true or F? Just light, headlamp. Okay. Do you think the groups should have a lot of lights or only one should have? Okay, no, it's T. The last one, special clothes are necessary. It's need for special clothes. Is it T or F? It's F. Okay. We have to move to the other slide, which will be about matching. Here, I want all of you boys and girls to match between these words and the synonyms or the extra meaning. Try to match between group A. This is group A, and this is group B. Match referring to the passage. You know that there were a blue red line for words that put it with different colors or bold colors. Okay, what do they mean? What do they mean? What is the meaning of these words? Okay, we have number one, vertical. Vertical is referring to going straight up or down. Number two, here we have thrill is excitement. Number three, it's referring to shapes, formations referring to shapes. Okay, beginners. The beginners is the person who begin to do something. Oh, for example, you are beginner? No, you are not a beginner. The beginner of learning, for example, a person who can do something at the beginning. Here we have beginners. People starting to learn. The minimum is the opposite of maximum. The minimum thing. The maximum is the most one, or the most we call it amount. Okay. Here we have minimum, the smallest possible. Okay. Here we have comparative between more than two things. Okay. Waterproof is do not or not letting water in. Water in. Here we have discuss. Would you like to start cave exploration? Why and why not? Would you like to explore? Would you like to go inside caves and to discover these dark, wet, dangerous places? If you have an opportunity to do that, are you able to do it or not? Here we have word build. How to build a word. This is, we call it vocabulary. How can you make a vocabulary? How can you build a word? And how can you derive word from noun, from verbs, from adjective? We have here many words that derive from different nouns. Okay, for example, one is done for you. But look at this. We have a lot of nouns are formed by adding a suffix. Suffix, it means the last thing. We have prefix, affix, and suffix. The last thing, the last end of the word. For example, respect. As a word, respect. Okay. Respectful, full is suffix. We call it suffix. Okay. The end of the word. The end of the word, we call it suffix. Okay. Here we have the word is form. It will be like formation. We have to add, I have here, we have to add T-A-T-I-O-N. We call it formation. Okay. This is the verb. You see the verb, the same verb. Okay. But we have to add A-T-I-O-N. We call it formation. Okay. Like information also. We have information. The same. We have information word. We can write it here in information, the same word. Okay, we can add it, the same. You have inform. Okay, and shin is the same word. Okay, excitement. Okay, excitement also, here we have the same word. You see, the same word, and we have to add mint. We have to add mint. Can you give me words like that? Like pay. You know pay, to pay money. Okay. Payment. Okay. Employment. Okay. Employment. Okay. All of these we have to add. Let me take another color, please. Okay. We have to add mint like that one. Okay. The other one we have here, appear and appearance. Also the same verb. We have the verb and we have the noun. Okay, we have the verb and we have the noun, like appearance. Okay, can you imagine, can you give me a lot of words like that? Can you derive it from verb to noun and from verb to adjective and vice versa? You can make it from adjective to nouns like that, for example. Okay, we have, for example, here important. It is from adjective, important. What is the noun? Importance. We have importance, okay? Like this one, it is the same. We have to write it here, importance. Yeah, we can say the same, okay? The same last rhythm or intonation, we call it, okay? Here we have also exploration. Exploration, like formation, it is the same ending. 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 Like explore. The verb is explore. Okay. Performance. Okay. Perform is the same also, but you see that it is referring by appearance and performance is the same. The same rhythm or the same ending. We have ending the same way. The second one, number 6, preparation. Preparation, it is all of these words, we call it nouns. And all of them, we call it verb. Okay, we have prepare. Survive, we have here something else and something is different. We have add AL. AL, like what? Survive, arrival. Okay, you know, arrival, we talked about it before. Okay, like arrival. Arrival, we have a word that ended with AL. We have reviews also, refusal. We have reviews and refusal. Okay, we have refuse and refusal, okay? We have refuse and refusal. Next, improve. Improve, improvement. Improve and improvement, like we have here like excitement. Okay, we have to end it with M-E-N-T. We call it improvement, okay? Discuss. Like what discuss? We have discussion, okay? That discuss to make a conversation between you and someone, to discuss some items or to discuss some topics, to talk to him about some issues. Okay, here we have the noun is discussion and communicate. Communication. Communication, it means to communicate with somebody, to contact with him, to contract with him, to deal with him in any topic, or to talk about something, or to negotiate with him. Okay. Arrival, we talked about arrival before. Okay, we call it here arrival. Okay, we have here the same word, we call it refusal. Refusal, okay, we call it refusal. Okay, I have to write this again because it is my handwriting is not so clear. Okay, we have to write it here again. Okay, the last one we have, or we call it organize. Okay, this is, it is referring to American accent and British accent. How can you pronounce it? It is written also by different ways. We call it like organize, like this one. Organize, like this one, organize. This, the shape of this word, is it American English or British English? This one is British English, okay? And it could be British English and it could be American English. But this one, in British English, they wrote it, or they have the written form like this one and like this one. But American English, they wrote it like this one. American English, they wrote it like this one. But the pronunciation is different. When you pronounce this one, okay, in American English and British English, it is different. Okay, they pronounced this one in American English recognition. But in British English, they pronounce it like recognize. There is a stress on it. Okay, we call it recognition. Okay, but in American English, recognition. Okay, there is no stress. Okay, we have to move to the other slide, which is referring to grammar. The other section is talking about grammar. Okay, as you see, gentlemen and girls, here we have many functions and many structures here. The first one here we have to, as you see here, have to, do not have to. This is positive. There is no negative here. We don't have negativation. Okay, here we have only positive. Do not have to, it is the opposite. Must, positive. Mustn't is the negative. Okay, need to and need, do not need to, positive, negative, and needn't. Needed, it is something else. Okay, here we have read these examples and decide what each of them means. Choose A, B, or C. A, it means it is necessary. B, it means it isn't necessary. And D, do not do it. Do not do it. Okay, I want all of you, boys and girls, to choose which one is suitable for this. For example, you have to be physically fit. Okay, for example, if you are fat and you have to be more exercise, you have to do more exercise in order to be physical fit. Okay, which one is good for this sentences? Do you think A, B, C? Which one is suitable for it? I think is A is the correct answer. It's necessary to be physical. Number 2, you don't have to wear special clothing. Okay, which one is correct? A, B, C. Okay, we have B. It's not necessary to wear special clothes. No need to wear special clothes. Okay, this is about referring to caves. Okay, number 3, each person must have a headlamp. As I told you, a headlamp that put it on your head when you go inside the cave in order to discover or to find out something new. Okay, figure out that. Here we have, it's A. The correct answer is it is necessary. And the next one is you mustn't go without an experienced caver. Okay, here we have C. The next one, you need to have safety equipment. Safety equipment is A. Experienced cavers do not need to take a training course. Is it B? Okay, yes, it's the B is the correct one. Okay, and the last one, you don't or you needn't buy special clothes. Okay, it means it's not necessary. It's not necessary. Okay, here we have some signs. What do you think that signs means? Okay, we have here wear a helmet at all times. This is a helmet. It's cover you from dangerous, from the rocks, from the stones. Okay, to hit you or to hit you. Yes. Okay. The number 1, taking office from gallery. Okay, here we have today Tuesday entrance is free. This one and that one is positive. This one and that one and all of these we call it negative. Okay, how can we use these signs? Okay, by using have to, do not have to, need to, do not need to, and mustn't, must or mustn't. Okay, as you see here, this is a positive thing we have to say. You can say, boys and girls, you can say by 3 ways. Okay, you have to, number 1. You need to. Number 2, you must wear. Number 3 times that you can use this one for positive. Okay, as I told you. Okay, number 2, you can also say, okay, you need by 3 times. Okay, you need to. This is positive. You have to. This is the second one, and the third one, you must, because must is the more important. Okay, here we have buy a ticket for the gallery. This is a signs talking about positive. We have to move to the other slide to see the negative side. Okay, these signals or these signs, okay, referring to negative. Do not do it. Don't do it. No need to do it. Okay, boys, girls. Number 1, you don't need to. You don't have to. You needn't. Okay, pay to enter the fun park on Tuesday. Number 2, you mustn't take photographs using a flash. No need. It means no need to pay, no need to take, no need to do something like that. Okay, the last one here we have, you mustn't take your bike in the park. Okay, this about positive signs and negative. By the way, gentlemen and girls, you can use affirmative and negative sentences and questions for all of these. For example, we can use we can say I have to go, I need to go, do I need to go? This is a question. And negative, I needn't go. And here we have the last activities that we have to close this our episode or our session. Okay, it is about a game that you have 4 persons in your chat room or and you have WhatsApp, and you have to choose one, and to choose one of these words. For example, schools, gallery, park, plane, stadium, and train. And to ask a questions, and the other people try to find out, to discover what you are talking about it. For example, if you have talking about a park, okay, a park, if you are talking about a park, you have to ask a question like that one. Do you have to wear a seat belt there in the park? Do you think they wear a seat belt? No, you don't. That means, okay, but here in the plane, there is a seat belt, okay, we call it a seat belt, okay. Can you eat there in the park? You can eat. Yes, you can. Okay. Try to guess the meaning by using this. This is like puzzle game. This is like puzzle game, and it is a game. Here we have to stop here and to say thank you for listening, and goodbye, and have a nice time.